Hi Libra, welcome to your March 2021 general reading. So this is not about love. This is just about you. I'll do a love reading later. Yeah, so if you need to contact me, my contact email is in the description box. Without further ado, let us begin. Okay, what do we got for Libras, please? New projects, passions, possibly. Okay, yeah, so I think that you are really trying to focus on new projects, new beginnings, new passions, new career opportunities. There could be some heartbreak in the past that you haven't quite, that you're trying to let go of. I think it's almost gone. It doesn't even have to be love. It could be like some painful thing with a family or a job or a friend or a love too. The loss of somebody, a death even, and you are slowly but surely moving on from that, going into calmer waters and learning to like let it go, you know? So yeah, you're releasing it and trying to move on. It could be also that somebody did hurt you and you're just trying to let it go and focus on new beginnings and new projects and new passions, new interests. Doesn't mean you are not with them anymore. It just means you might be trying to let go of some hurtful things. Yeah, okay, again, the same message. So I think you're slowly and surely gathering up your strength and resources and just you're trying to make progress from the past. And you're making some breakthroughs, but the breakthroughs are kind of small and measured. And then sometimes you might like get a big breakthrough but it seems like a lot of work to move on from the past. But you're getting there, but I think you would like it to move a little bit faster. Also, some things that you've invested in the past could be kind of starting to show up now. So you might have put a lot of work into something, into some projects, or even past projects are making a reappearance in your life, and you're going to go forward with those. It could be tedious, a little bit tedious, but I think you are ready to, yeah, go forward. So some kind of projects or opportunities from the past may be resurfacing. And let's see what else we got going on. You could be, again, having a little bit of depression over a romantic situation. I didn't intend for this to be a love reading, so I'm not going to go too much into it. I'll do it in the love reading. But some kind of depression or dark things, or maybe some kind of alcohol-related event is still sort of heavy on your mind a bit. Even though you're moving forward, it's still kind of clouding some things. It's still kind of clouding your present in ways. Not enough that it's like totally consuming you, but it still hovers there a bit, I think. What else we got? Actually, let's do what's ahead. There could be some lingering addiction issues too that you might be working through, or someone you're close to is working through. What's coming up ahead for the Libras here? Okay, so if there was a relationship of some kind that you thought might be coming to an end, I do not see that coming to an end. Okay? Just a side note. Also, if you're... Hold on, let me pull a couple more cards for more clarification. Yeah, again, if there was some kind of relationship issues in your life, it's sort of affecting the non-relationship things in your life. Like it might be hard to concentrate on projects or work and whatnot if you're having relationship issues. So that's kind of not, or they're just ongoing relationship issues that you think are over and then they come back again. And then they cloud again your present moment. And it might lead to like a little bit of slight depression with you. It's probably not completely taking over your entire life, but like I said before, it sort of clouds things. So if there were some relationship issues in the past that you thought were going resolved and over, I see in the near coming future they might not be as over as you thought that they were. I just want to clarify that for a second here. You could have maybe taken up a spiritual practice as well, but it was more structured, like more of a religion with a doctrine of some kind. And it maybe isn't as satisfying as you initially thought that it was. Like you might be noticing some things about it that perhaps you don't like. And you were thinking of leaving it, but you're trying to think of which parts of it to keep or if you should give it up altogether. But again, I think it might be a very structured spiritual practice that isn't quite producing the results or the satisfaction that you thought that it would. It didn't quite lead to the enlightenment, or it wasn't like the end all be all of answers that you thought it was going to be. Or it didn't give you the new start in life that you thought that it might. That could also be, you could be having financial issues regarding some kind of institutions, like you paying for university or schooling or something that's giving you some kind of anxiety. So yeah, you might have issues. You're wondering how you're going to, again, pay for some kind of higher learning or something to do with government institutions. Or societal institutions that are kind of making you feel trapped. And it could be related to finances in that regard. Could be some kind of legal issues as well, or some, even just taxes or things like that. Something that you thought was over makes a reappearance in your life somehow, and you have to deal with that. Or something pops up that you didn't quite realize. It could even be things like, when you're in university and you think you have enough credits to complete your course, and then you get like a letter that you don't, or something like that as well. Or you owe more money than you thought that you did somewhere to somebody or something, or you have to pay a lawyer and it's costing more than there's hidden costs. So be careful of like hidden costs for things as well. That could be showing up as well. Okay, let me get you some advice. So these cards I'm not going to read too in depth because they all have words on them. So I'll read the words to you. And they have images, so you can look at the images and see if anything pops out to you as well. You are good enough. So if you're having some self-esteem issues, or something's making you feel like you're not good enough, just remember that you are. You have your place, you have your talents. There's things that we all need to work on. We all have our challenges. So don't feel less than. And just keep in mind, if there is somebody that's making you feel not good enough, they're wrong, or something, or even if you're doing it to yourself, you're wrong. You are good enough. Ten of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Okay, so yeah, you be careful of be mindful of the things that you do have to be grateful for. I know that's really cliche and everybody says it, but really, there is a lot. So make your gratitude lists and think of the things that you are grateful for. Financial success too. If you're having financial issues like we just talked about, I think that they're going to be kind of cleared up. So don't let financial issues make you feel like you're not good enough too, or you've mismanaged your money, or you're a loser because of your finances. So don't let that kind of thinking get to you. All right? Don't let your financial situation determine your self-worth. Dream the world into being. So again, yeah, if you think of the things that you want rather than the things that you don't want, and think about, the projects or the jobs or what you want to be. Like, you think about how you want your life to be and just daydream about it, because that sets the energy out into the world, right? The more we focus on things that we don't want, the more we're attracting more of that same thing, because it's like a match to our energy, right? So if we're in a situation, or we're in a state of mind where we're always feeling not good enough, or that, we're going to have constant problems or whatnot, then we're going to just draw that towards us, because that's the energy we're putting out. So that's what we're attracting. So start dreaming about the life that you want, right? Start dreaming about this type of life of fulfillment and happiness and financial success, even if you don't have it. Because what you're putting out there and what you're dreaming about and what you're putting your energy into thinking about and feeling is the experiences that are going to energetically match you and that you're going to draw in. So dream how you'd like your life to be. Think about what you do want and less about what you don't want. And think about what's going right instead of what's going so wrong. And you just got to release that energy of those things that you don't want to draw towards you anymore. All right. So Virgo, I hope this helps, and take care of yourself, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.